Imagine being in your 40s, drowning in debt and living paycheck to paycheck. That's a nightmare you don't want to live. Picture this scenario, not as a distant possibility, but as a chilling reality that could be yours if you neglect smart financial decisions early in life. This is not a tale of doom and gloom, but a journey to financial freedom. Today, we're going to reveal the 8 financial moves you must make in your 20s. Stay with me to discover the 8 financial moves you must make in your 20s to avoid such a nightmare. Deep Money Tricks is here to give you actionable tips. Starting off with number 1, building credit wisely. Now you might be wondering, why is credit so important? Well, it's like the report card of your financial life. Lenders, landlords, and even some employers check your credit score to see if you're financially responsible. So, how do you build it wisely? Firstly, always pay your bills on time every time. Even a single late payment can lower your score. Also, keep your credit card balances low. Aim to use less than 30% of your credit limit. Let's take Joe as an example. Joe always makes sure to pay his bills on time and keeps his credit card balance well below his limit. Because of these habits, he's been able to maintain a high credit score, making his financial life much smoother. So, remember, credit is a tool. Use it wisely. It's not just about getting loans or credit cards. It's about building a reputation of financial responsibility. Moving on to number 2, getting proper insurance coverage. Now, insurance might seem like an unnecessary expense when you're young and healthy, but it's actually one of the smartest financial moves you can make. Why, you ask? Well, life is unpredictable, and insurance provides a safety net for those unexpected bumps in the road. Consider health insurance. Without it, a sudden illness or accident can lead to medical bills that can put you in debt for years. And then there's car insurance. If you're in an accident, it can cover the cost of repairs, medical treatment, and even any legal costs that might arise. Renter's insurance is another smart move. It covers your possessions in case of theft or damage. And for those who are starting families, life insurance is a must. It ensures your loved ones are financially secure if something happens to you. Remember, insurance isn't just an expense, it's a safety net. Numbers 3 and 4, creating a budget and sticking to it, and building an emergency fund. Let's dive into these, shall we? Imagine this. You're sailing smoothly through life when suddenly a storm hits, an unexpected expense, a car repair, a medical bill, a sudden job loss. What do? If you've built an emergency fund, you're prepared. It's like having a lifeboat on your financial journey. Now let's talk about budgeting. It sounds boring, right? But think of it as a financial GPS guiding you towards your goals. Let me tell you about John. John was a young professional earning a decent income, but he lived paycheck to paycheck. He didn't know where his money was going. Then he discovered budgeting. He started tracking his income and expenses. He realized he was spending more on dining out than he thought. So he cut back and started cooking at home more often. He found he had more money at the end of the month, which he started putting into his emergency fund. Then there's Emma. She was a freelancer with an income that varied from month to month. Budgeting helped her even out her financial peaks and valleys. She started setting aside a portion of her income during good months, which helped her get through the lean months without stress. She also built an emergency fund, which gave her peace of mind. See, budgeting isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making conscious decisions about your money. It's about knowing where your money is going and making it work for you. It's about financial freedom. And an emergency fund? It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's your financial safety net. It's about being prepared for life's unexpected twists and turns. Remember, a budget is not just about restriction, it's about freedom. And an emergency fund is not an option, it's a necessity. So, start building your budget and your emergency fund today. Your future self will thank you. Numbers 5 and 6. Starting to save for retirement early and paying off high-interest debt. Now, let's delve into these crucial aspects of financial planning. When it comes to retirement, the sooner you start saving, the better. Why? Because of the magic of compounding. Let's use an example to illustrate this. Imagine 2 individuals, Alex and Jamie. Alex starts saving for retirement at the age of 25, putting away $200 every month. Jamie, on the other hand, starts at 35, saving the same amount. By the time they both reach 65, even if Jamie saved for an additional 10 years, Alex will have amassed a larger retirement fund. This is thanks to the power of compounding, where your earnings generate even more earnings over time. So, how do you start? It's as simple as setting aside a small portion of your income every month and investing it in a retirement fund. Most employers offer retirement savings plans like a 401k in the United States or a superannuation fund in Australia. If such options aren't available, you can always open a personal retirement account. Shifting gears to high-interest debt, it's important to tackle this head-on. High-interest debt like credit card debt can quickly snowball if left unchecked, eating into your hard-earned money with hefty interest payments. The strategy here is to prioritize paying off high-interest debt before focusing on other financial goals. Make a list of your debts, starting with the highest interest rate. Then, allocate as much money as you can to paying off the debt at the top of your list while making minimum payments on your other debts. Once the highest interest debt is paid off, move on to the next one and so on. Remember, retirement is not an age, it's a financial number. And debt is not a life sentence, it's a hurdle that you can overcome. Finally, numbers 7 and 8. Investing in yourself and starting to invest early. Let's talk about self-improvement first. Investing in yourself is the most rewarding investment you can make. It's the secret sauce behind many successful people. Consider Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time. He once said, "The most important investment you can make is in yourself." He spends 80% of his day reading and learning. This quest for knowledge has been a key to his success. Investing in yourself could mean taking a course to learn a new skill, reading books to expand your knowledge, or even caring for your health. It's about improving your biggest asset, you. Now, on to number 8, starting to invest early. The power of compound interest is a force to be reckoned with. Here's a real-life example. Meet Jack and Jill. Jack started investing when he was 20 and Jill when she was 30. Even if Jill invested twice as much as Jack, Jack still ended up with more money at retirement because he started 10 years earlier. That's the power of compound interest. So don't wait to invest. The sooner you start, the more you can reap the benefits of compound interest. Investing in yourself is the best investment you will ever make. And remember, the best time to start investing was yesterday. The next best time is now. So, there you have it. The 8 smart financial moves you must make in your 20s. From building credit wisely, ensuring proper insurance coverage, creating a budget, and building an emergency fund, to starting early retirement savings, paying off high-interest debt, investing in yourself, and starting to invest early. This is your financial compass, guiding you towards a secure future. Following these rules can set a solid foundation for long-term financial stability. So if you want to level up your financial game and build a billionaire mindset, then subscribe to Deep Money Tricks for more.